So this time we've got A and our midpoint. So we want to find B, which I'm going to give the coordinates A, B for here to help us. So go x1, y1. This is going to be x midpoint, y midpoint. And this is going to be x2, y2. These bits, we've got our x part. And we've got our y part. So for our formulas, we're going to have x midpoint equals x1 plus x2 over 2. And we're going to have y midpoint equal to y1 plus y2 over 2. Substituting in, we're going to have 4 equals 2 plus a over 2. Opposite dividing by 2, timesing, so we times it by 2, so we're going to have 8 equals 2 plus a. So a equals, opposite of adding 2 is taking 2. 8 take 2 is going to be 6. Let's do our y. So our midpoint for y is 5. And we're going to have 8 plus b over 2. Double 5, so it's going to give us 10 equals 8 plus b. Take 8, so 2 equals b. Or the way we normally write that is b equals 2. So my point B here is going to be 6, 2. So B, we need to have our B points. So I'm going to give it again. A, B is my points. So this is going to be x1, y1, xm, ym. This is going to be x2, y2. So this is going to be our x part. That's going to be our y part. So xm equals x1 plus x2 over 2. And this is going to be ym equals y1 plus y2 over 2. Let's work out our x section. So our midpoint is going to be 2 equals x1, so negative 3 plus a over 2. So 4 equals negative 3 plus a. A is going to be equal to 7 because 4 plus 3 is 7. Finding out our y bit, so negative 6 equals 1 plus b over 2. That's going to be negative 12 equals 1 plus b. So b equals negative 13. So over here, our point B is going to be 7, negative 13. Next. Part C, again, we're going to put in our B value and call that A, B. Again, we're going to have our X part. We're going to have our Y part. So we've got a formula, X mid equals X1 plus X2 over 2. Y mid equals Y1 plus Y2 over 2. Solving for our X part, our midpoint is going to be a half. Equals X1, which is 5, plus A over 2. Timesing by 2, it's going to give us 1. Half times 2 is 1. It's 5 plus A, so A is going to be equal to negative 4. Make that look more like an A rather than a 9. So A equals negative 4, because 1 take 5 is negative 4. So here we're going to have 3 equals negative 4 plus B over 2. So we're going to have 6 equals negative 4 plus B. And so B is going to be equal to 10. So point B is going to be negative 4, 10. D, again, put my B over here, A, calling it A and B for want of a better word, so it's going to be X1, Y1, X mid, Y mid, X2, Y2, X part, Y part. So X midpoint equals X1 plus X2 over 2. y mid equals x, y1 plus y2 over 2. So let's work out our x part. So our midpoint here is 1.5 equals -6 plus a over 2. One thing I'm going to do, instead of writing 1.5, improper fractions, mixed numbers here are useless. Let's write it as an improper fraction. So 1 times 2 plus is 2 plus 1 is, so it's going to be 3 over 2. So we're going to times by 2, so the answer over this side is going to be left with 3. We've got -6 plus a, so a is going to be 9, because opposite of taking 6 is adding 6. On this side, we're going to have a -0.5 equals y1, which is -1, plus b over 2. So it's going to be -1 equals -1 plus b, so it's 0 equals b, or the way I would prefer to write it is b equals 0. So again, here b is 9, 0. E. So we write our b again, a, b. So this is going to be x1, y1, xm, ym, x2, y2. Again, we go here and we write our x part, and we have our y part. Formulas for those are x mid equals x1 plus x2 over 2, y mid equals y1 plus y2 over 2. Go and solve for each one. So x mid is 0 equals -8 plus a over 2. So 0 equals -8 plus a, so a equals 8. Let's line up my equal signs a bit better. So here's going to be -3 equals 4 plus b over 2. So -6 equals 4 plus b. So b equals -10. So again, our final solution, b is 8, -10. And last one, f. Again, write our big V value here, a, b. And we've got x1, y1, xm, ym, and x2, y2. We've got our x part, got our y part. So we're going to have xm equals x1 plus 2 over 2. ym equals y1 plus y2 over 2. Finding out the x part first, so 2 equals a half plus a over 2. So it's going to be 4 equals a half plus a, so a equals 3.5. Here, writing the mixed numbers not as big an issue. So here we've got -1/2 equals 5 plus b over 2. So -1 equals 5 plus b. So b is going to be equal to -6. So b here is going to be 3.5 -6. And that is the end.